And Ellen and I were placed into an orphanage that was really a most wonderful place and the most amazing place for us. First of all, it was in a private sort of a home. There's many, many rooms, you know, one of those things that would be selling for a few $1 million here, with bedrooms upstairs, spacious bedrooms, and space on the main floor with a piano and a dining area. And I think that in the basement people cooked, but I didn't see the basement. Now, it was run by the Joint, by the Jewish organization, but it was oriented towards Zionism. And it was, the people in it were Shomer HaTzair, which I think was a labor movement in Israel. And they involved these children. It was like a big camp. We would be learning things in Hebrew, and songs in Hebrew, and dance, horror, and learn how to defend ourselves, learn how to do karate type things, and also learn to have group discussions about what happened. So in a way, we have had group therapy. And I was now 12 years old, and I learned to understand, somehow started to make sense of what was going on and why it was, and I became totally angry. I was going to go ahead after, and I thought that these people have done all these terrible things to me. I'm going to get even when I grow up. And I was very, very angry. But as time went by, not much time went by, and I thought to myself, no, if I'm going to be a terribly terrible person, I will be the same as they are. So I decided that I will be a good person, much better than they are. Show by example what it is like to be a real person. And I chose my Hebrew name because, of course, I had no idea what my Hebrew name was. And I chose the name Tova, which means goodness and righteousness. And actually, I have lived by that ever since.
I was happy that I survived. I didn't want to die. It was scary to die. You go underground and you can't breathe and it's dark in there. No, I wanted to live. And when I was in the orphanage, I had a dilemma. I really enjoyed it there because I had lots of friends. I'm a good dancer and I did the horror real good, and all the kids liked me and asked me to show them how to do the steps. And we went hiking, and we played war games. And if you could read the number of the person's head, it was a piece of paper number on it, that means that you captured them. So they had war games, and we played ball games. And I want to be a hero, and I want to go to Israel, and I wanted to fight. I want to win. Yeah, I was very patriotic, but I wasn't smart. I was only 12-year-old, 11 or 12-year-old, so whatever they said, it sounded good. But Kitty was wiser. She said, Ellen,
10.
You know, you could die. They could shoot you instead of you shooting them, and besides, you're too little yet. But when you are 18 there, you have to go to war. You have to register because they didn't have enough people. And then I didn't want to die either, and it was a dilemma. I want to be with my big sister. She was wiser than me, and she knew everything as far as I was concerned, because I didn't know anything. All I can do is the horror and sing songs, you know. I was still childlike. I was a child. And so I decided, after thinking a lot, that I won't be happy without my sister. So I decided to say, yes, I'll go with Anne Margaret House too.